Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I have been wanting to do this all weekend, and as you can hear, I'm still not feeling tip top, but I got these Lisilinka paints in, and I have been wanting to try, sorry, I'll try to speak up, wanting to try these watercolors out, these metallic colors that I got. And so I have spent some time kind of cruising the internet, and what I decided I wanted to do was just a quick little, I picked a butterfly that I liked off of Pinterest. There are about 1,000,000, and I just sketched it. I'm wondering if when I fill this in, if I'm going to be able to see my sketch marks. Probably not. That was dumb. Let's see. We'll see if we'll see any of them at all, but you know what, I'm gonna do it anyways. Maybe I'll be able to vaguely see them through there. I can remember what he looks like here, or I can always pull out my reference photo. But what I thought I would do with this little guy is, they use this stuff in a myriad of ways, and next week what I want to do is, I was kind of playing around with feathers, and they're really pretty. And I thought I might do a feather wreath with some eggs beginning of the week, because the golds and silvers that come in this are pretty amazing. But I haven't had a lot of time to play with them since I got them, and I've had a pretty packed schedule. And in a couple of weeks, the week after next, I go in to get some skin cancer taken off of my nose, which apparently is gonna run from the side of my nose all the way down to the little crick of my nose. So it's supposed to be like maybe a 1-inch cut. I don't know, it's Mohs surgery where they go in and they keep following the skin cancer until they get to the end of it. So I'm not sure how big the scar is gonna be, but the recovery time is not supposed to be too bad. It's like an outpatient. You just sit there all day while they cut up your face. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm trying to get in some painting before that. I'll probably be sore the next day a little bit. I don't know if any of you have had it. Let me know. And if you've had it on your nose, let me know. I mean, I grew up, spent 40 years, almost 40 years in Northern California, and also, you know, Santa Cruz and Capitola on the beach, and also went to college in Tucson. Go Wildcats. So a lot of sun exposure. I didn't really lay out in the sun in Tucson, but you know, it's enough just to walk around in your tank top and your shorts without a lot of sunblock on. So anyways, I'm gonna get that all taken care of. So back to what I'm talking about. When I got these paints, and now that I have some time to do this, the things that I look up, a lot of them, they have a really dark, these metallic paints have a really dark color underneath them to make them really pop. So when I played around doing the feather, I was surprised. I did put dark under it, but then it actually, when I redid it without the dark under it, the feather, I thought looked better without a dark background behind it. So I guess it just depends on what you're painting. And these butterflies though that I've seen, and the betta fish, I also want to do a betta fish this week. Those are really cool, and they look like they have a fair amount of dark underpainting to them to really make the colors pop. So I thought I would just kind of play around with this one, try not to make them look too raggedy. So I've got my Arches cold paper, cold press paper. Now I am gonna blow dry this for a minute and shut off the camera and then shut it back on, just so it's, I could probably do these little guys now. I could wait and use a pen, but This brush is just as good. There we go. So you do the basic outline of any kind of butterfly that you want. Let me hit this with a blow dryer so that the colors don't run too much. Although, yeah, it might not be that bad. This is, you know what? I'll give it a whirl since we're just experimenting. I will start out with, I really like, there are many different colored butterflies, and I kind of feel like when I order these paints, I ordered 2 sets. I think this is the holographic, this is the floral, and there was actually a set of darker Lisilinka paints that had some reds and some autumn colors in it. But being that summer is coming up, and I'm kind of in that vibe, I ordered the lighter, and being that winter's going on, I did like these light pinks and purples for possibly doing snow type things. So there is an actual Lisilinka tutorial with a butterfly. Oh, look at that. That is this light green with like a purple or blue at the end. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know if I want to leave the black in. I guess you could leave the black in or go back over it with like a micron pen. Sorry, my brain is, I'll just kind of go like this. And this is gonna be, yeah, I'll probably go back over it with the black because, I mean, I could use a thinner brush. Let's see. Go like this and leave the black lines in there. That would have been better, but you know what? Let's do it. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to go there at the end. I wanted some purple on the outside, but you know what? Let's just keep going. Maybe I'll dunk a little bit of purple in there. Oh, that's nice. Let me get a smaller brush just to maybe drop some of this darker blue. Or will it mix or will it not? Not really. And they're close in value. Let's see if I can, maybe I'll just kind of plunk it in there and then we'll see if it runs. Oh, that's really pretty. I really, really, really like that. Now, I'm gonna do the other side the same way, actually with the big brush first. And I also, on top of having my face all wadded up, I have trigger thumb. Boy, the joys of getting old, which is kind of affecting my painting as well. So, a bit of a bummer. This should come up a little more. So I'm a little, not quite on my game, but you know what? When you do come up to paint, it does help you forget about all of that. You know, I should probably have gone over here too, because I don't want it looking different. I'm a lefty. That's gonna just go like that, and go back in with some of this. Huh. You know, when you, did I put blue on there? When you don't have a plan, it's kind of hard to mess it up, right? This is, I mean, really all I had was the outline. I really love that sparkle. Really nice. And then, let's see, just kind of, this paint comes with, I think I used this round one. There we go. Oink, oink, oink. This paint comes with this dropper to keep these wet. And I found when I kind of played around with it last week, you don't want to over wet them. I did a couple drops thinking, oh, then I don't have to do it again. But if you over wet them, they become a little bit more unmanageable as well. Let's see, I'm gonna do the bottom. Same, we're gonna do some, maybe I'll do a little more, let the line show through here and just do this. It's gonna go out like this. And you know, I find, oh, I like that a good amount of water on these and a good amount of paint seems to work a little better. See how it kind of dries out there. Let's see. Make sure that's nice and wet with a lot of not really following a script, but I probably should have gone rather than this way. Should have gone the other way, but that's okay. Maybe they're like snowflakes, right? Oh, and there's not any that are the same. You can do your butterfly pretty much any way you want to, unless you are an entomologist. Most people probably wouldn't know if that's a species or not a species, or not a species, if that's a color, particular color on this. Let's see. Let's stick with this, and then let's go like, maybe we'll just, and then here, because I can always, again, come back in with the micron pen. What I wanted to do is put a little silver down his, that's really pretty. Maybe let's do some silver in here. And there we go. And let's see, maybe we'll do a little silver here, coming down to this blue, and a little silver here. More. That's really nice. I don't know, do I want to introduce some gold in here? Maybe I do. Or maybe I'll stick with the, oops, do some silver in here. I like that. And you know what, I don't want to put too many colors in here, although it would be really pretty. Thought of going over with some gold. Oops, do this a little different over here on the edges. And then maybe keep the black in there or also do some little pinstripes of gold. Let's see. This is actually quite fun. The first day that I played with this, I had kind of a hard time. I mean, it behaves a lot differently, and you couldn't really, I felt like I couldn't see it. It wasn't standing out very well. I had to really play around with how to apply it and not get too frustrated. Can you see? I'm gonna have to stand up and look at the camera and see if that glitter is coming across, because it certainly is. It looks beautiful to my eye right here. Let's go around. Because a lot of the butterflies have, at least all the examples I was looking at, have this beautiful almost piping around it. This is gonna need a little more water. Let's add a little bit of detail here. I actually kind of like the transparent look it gives going off the side of the page, or off the side of the black. And there. You know what? I'll probably go in here with, maybe I'll go around the top. And I feel like my hand just got a little wet. I hope not. No, not too bad. Nice. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I think that looks pretty cool. Like I said, I was just experimenting. Let's see. They took and put little silver dots going up here. I don't know. Do I want to do that? It looked kind of neat, but that's a little dry. Let's see. I'll add a drop of paint. And they dry out relatively quickly. Let's see. And I just mixed a bunch of gold in there. Shame on me. Messy painter. You also have to really clean your brush. Let's see if I can get some of that up. Because I just wanted to do one little dots at the end that are silver going up here. It looked very pretty on the example that I saw for the demonstrations for these. There, I like that. You know, simple, not very long, didn't take very long to do it. Now let me see if I can move that a little bit so that you can see the vibrancy. It really is, the colors are gorgeous and just a fun, simple paint to work with. So that's it. That's my butterfly. Like I said, I'm going to do some feathers and maybe a hummingbird later in the week. I hope you like this, and I hope you give it a try yourself. Have a great weekend.